countries that don't exist anymore. Imagine waking up tomorrow and discovering your country no longer exists. Your passport, useless, your flag, gone, your nation, erased from the map. Throughout history, entire countries have appeared, disappeared, merged, collapsed, or been conquered, sometimes overnight. From powerful empires to mysterious forgotten states, these nations once ruled millions of people. But today, they exist only in history books. So today, we're exploring countries that don't exist anymore, and some of them vanished in ways that are truly unbelievable. 1. Yugoslavia, the country that broke apart. For most of the 20th century, Yugoslavia was one of the largest countries in Europe. It was created after World War I and united several ethnic groups under one nation, including Serbs, Croats, Bosnians, Slovenes, and Macedonians. At its peak, Yugoslavia had beautiful coastlines, strong industries, and a powerful military. But underneath the surface, tensions were growing. After the death of leader Josip Broz Tito in 1980, nationalism exploded. Different regions wanted independence. Then came the 1990s. Yugoslavia descended into brutal civil wars filled with ethnic conflict, sieges, and mass killings. By 2003, Yugoslavia officially ceased to exist. Today, it has been replaced by 7 separate countries: Serbia, Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Slovenia, Montenegro, North Macedonia, Kosovo. Millions of people alive today were born in a country that no longer exists. 2. East Germany, a country divided by ideology. After World War II, Germany was split into 2 countries. West Germany became democratic and capitalist. East Germany became communist and was controlled by the Soviet Union. The divide became so extreme that Berlin itself was split in half by the famous Berlin Wall. Families were separated. People trying to escape East Germany were often arrested or even killed. But in 1989, the Berlin Wall finally fell. Crowds celebrated in the streets as East and West Germany reunited. And just like that, East Germany disappeared forever. It only existed for 41 years, but it became one of the most iconic vanished countries in modern history. 3. The Ottoman Empire, a superpower lost to time. For over 600 years, the Ottoman Empire controlled huge parts of Europe, Asia, and Africa. At its height, it ruled over modern-day Turkey, Egypt, Greece, Iraq, Syria, and much more. The empire was incredibly powerful. It controlled major trade routes and even captured Constantinople, transforming it into Istanbul. But over time, corruption, wars, and economic decline weakened the empire. Then came World War I. The Ottomans fought on the losing side. After the war, the empire collapsed completely. In 1922, the Ottoman Empire officially ended, and the Republic of Turkey was born. One of the greatest empires in history vanished forever. 4. The Soviet Union, the giant that collapsed overnight. The Soviet Union, also known as the USSR, was once one of the 2 most powerful nations on Earth. It stretched across 11 time zones and controlled millions of square kilometers. The USSR competed directly with the United States during the Cold War. It launched the first satellite into space, the first human into orbit, and built one of the world's strongest militaries. But internally, the economy was failing. People faced shortages, censorship, and political oppression. Then in 1991, the impossible happened. The Soviet Union collapsed. 15 independent countries emerged from its ruins, including Russia, Ukraine, Kazakhstan, Belarus, Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia. One day it was a global superpower. The next day, it was gone. 5. Zanzibar, the country that lasted only days. Some countries disappear after centuries. Others barely survive at all. Zanzibar, an island off East Africa, became independent from Britain in 1963. But just 1 month later, a revolution overthrew the government. Soon after, Zanzibar merged with Tanganyika to form a completely new country, Tanzania. As an independent nation, Zanzibar only existed for a matter of days. That makes it one of the shortest-lived countries in modern history. 6. Prussia, the nation that shaped Germany. Before Germany existed as we know it today, there was Prussia. Prussia was famous for its military discipline and political power. In fact, it played the biggest role in unifying Germany during the 1800s. For a long time, Prussia dominated Central Europe. But after World War II, the Allies believed Prussian militarism had contributed to global conflict. So in 1947, Prussia was officially abolished. Its territories were divided among Germany, Poland, and Russia. A nation that once shaped European history disappeared entirely. Countries may seem permanent, but history tells a different story. Borders change, empires fall, governments collapse, and entire nations can vanish within a single generation. Some disappeared because of war, others because of revolution, politics, or economic collapse. And who knows, maybe some countries we know today won't exist 100 years from now. So the next time you look at a world map, remember, it's only temporary, because throughout history, countless nations have come and gone. And these were just a few of the countries that disappeared forever. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more fascinating stories from history and around the world. Thanks for watching.